Travis?
Oh yeah.
Do you feel like it?
Yeah, dude, this is really fun. It's a good breakaway too, just from FPS games.
Right. Plus, this is something like, think about it, like, this is a skill you're learning.
Yep.
That, you know, later in life, if you happen to be up in an airplane with me or someone else, and I was to keel over of a heart attack, you'd know a little bit about how to land it and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because that's happened before. Pilots have, in small planes like this, have died, and their passengers have landed the plane. And some of them not really knowing much at all about flying. Luckily, they were able to contact someone on the radio. The radios are another thing altogether. If you don't know what you're doing with the radio, you'll never be able to talk to anyone. Radios are very complicated.
Oh yeah, don't I know it.
Yeah. So luckily, they were on the right frequency already in the plane.
Oh,
this guy,
that's good. Yeah.
So he was able to figure out what button to hit to talk to air traffic control. But if they had been on the wrong frequency, it'd been like guessing, right? He wouldn't have known how to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Someone that didn't know how to fly.
That's a pretty amazing story. That happened recently?
It happened in the UK. It was a few years ago, but yeah. So Schuler, kind of line up between us, but don't come up all the way. Kind of be back about 30 feet or so. And we'll get a good screenshot.
Right now. Maybe next time could we do this without live weather? Because I think the internet's kind of getting overloaded with all this streaming and all sorts of different stuff.
Well, since we're in a group, you're still going to be streaming my weather.
Okay, we'll just keep it live weather then.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the weather is if we're in a group. So you see no clouds, Travis, right now.
No, I'll post my little clip here on
That is
Discord.
so weird. Because you should be saying what we're saying.
Nope, clear skies for me.
I mean, I see a huge thunderstorm back over the city right now.
Yeah, me too.
And that's so weird.
Like you see,
maybe he's got a setting wrong. Or
you see lightning and stuff?
No, but I see a very dark cloud that goes all the way to the ground. Almost looks like a tornado.
It might just be a graphical thing. I'm not sure.
It may be because of your settings. It may not want you to fly in this kind of weather.
You know what? Yeah, I'm on the easy mode, so.
Yeah, that's probably why then. All right, Schuler, start come in a little bit more, a little bit more. All right, that's cool right there.
Okay.
And I am going to screenshot that. All right, screenshot's done. So now, if we turn off our airplanes, we should get credit for this flight.
Control E?
No, just pull your mixture all the way out and the plane will stop.
Alright, let me do that.
You have to be at a parking stand. Mine didn't work.
Mine didn't either.
Mine's on cut, and yep, everything's shut off for me.
Yeah, but it should have,
Warning, it's beeping though.
Yeah, go ahead and start it, Control E. It should have given us credit to end the flight, right?
Yeah, I figured out. It only does that if you park at an actual parking spot. So, let's see.
So we just gotta go to a parking spot, right?
Yeah, I think... Let me look out here.
Or we go back to the runway. It should do it at the runway.
Yeah, it might do it at the runway. Let's try that.
Let's taxi back to the runway. And then just stop on the runway and turn our engines off. And then see if that... Because we want it to go into our log book.
Yeah, definitely.
They need to fix this bug.
Hmm.
Ah, I see a car driving down the runway on mine.
Oh.
That is a big no-no.
Oh, they're in big trouble.
Yeah, I see it too.
Do you?
Well, I see a yellow van with 2 red lights on it just parked, but it was like in the road.
All right, I'm stopped on the runway. I'm gonna see if it gives me credit.
Okay.
Mine's just beeping. Warning is flashing.
I turned everything off. It didn't give me credit.
Oil press is flashing.
It may give me credit when I back out now, though. I'll go ahead and back out to the menu. So I'm going to hit escape. And I'm going to hit main menu. And I'll go see.
Do the same? You want me to do the same thing?
Yeah. Once you're on the runway.
This will return to the main menu.
So,
Okay.
so now, once we're out, back in the main menu, go to profile.
Pilot profile.
Go to my logbook.
Oh, profile. My logbook. Okay.
Yeah, I see LOGO to LOWG.
Me too. It took 43 minutes.
Yeah, mine was 45 minutes, but although it's real weird, it didn't give me a takeoff or a landing.
That's
Did
weird.
Did yours?
It's slow quitting.
Mine
Going back to the
says
main menu.
takeoffs, landings are all zeros.
Yeah, mine too. There should be
Yeah.
one on both.
It should have at least counted the takeoff.
And the landing.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going from LOWG to where?
Lima Oscar Whiskey Whiskey.
LOWW.
Wait, do the departure
Yeah.
report again. LO.
Alright, so let's go back now. Go back to world map.
Yep.
We're going to depart at LOWG, which is where we are now. And let's go ahead and just, to make it faster, let's just stay on the runway. Say 35C works.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we're going to go to LOWW.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do flight conditions, live weather, live traffic, all players.
Yeah, I can't click flight conditions, but is that because I'm in your group?
Oh, maybe that's why, yeah. Okay. So I did the flight conditions,
Okay.
and then I'm going to set the time back to noon again. Or we'll do 1 p.m. And then I'm going to click where the Cessna still my plane. Actually, I'm going to change something on the plane. Oh, it's already set to my tail number. So that's cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click fly.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Travis, this is a very long runway, so we're going to take off with 0 flaps. So no flaps at all.
Okay.
I'm going to break that rule. I'm going to follow my flight school's procedures, if that's okay.
Yeah, you do whatever you need to do. My flight school procedures are no flaps, but on a normal takeoff.
Yeah, mine's 1 notch of flaps on takeoff.
I need to get the flaps buttons memorized, because when I was landing and you were like, okay, yeah, go down 1 flap, okay, now go down 2 flaps, like I was F6 and F7, you know, I don't have it memorized yet, so I was having to go to that outside view, and it was throwing me off, you know.
Right.
So just leave them how they are, where they're completely up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not going to use flaps at all on takeoff, only on landing.
I'm gonna click ready to fly,
Okay.
and I just take
We're
off.
probably right on top of each other, so
Yeah, probably.
You're
So
right.
let-
You're actually in front of me. I can see you.
I'm just going to pull forward just a hair so that you guys know.
Is this the same thing where I have my parking brake on, go full throttle?
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
Just need to full throttle and pull back at about 60 knots. No flaps.
Okay. All right,
And then you just want to climb slowly till you gain altitude. Till you gain airspeed. You want to get up to about 70 to 80. So just pull back at 60, but don't pull back too hard because you want to still gain airspeed. So I'm at 50, airspeed's alive. 60, I'm rotating slightly so that I'm still gaining airspeed. I'm just barely pulling back.
All right, I'm going then. Sure, I think I'm gonna go through you.
Oh, you just went through me. Ah!
Ah!
I'm going to turn on course.
All right, at 50. You said at 50, start pulling up, right?
60.
Okay, I did. Yep, I did it right at 60 actually.
And you want to pitch it down. Don't pitch up too much because you want to get up to about 80.
I'm at 80 right now, 1,100 feet.
Okay, good. So then
Okay.
pitch it so that you stay between 75 and 80 and get on the magenta line again.
Okay. I'm still at full throttle. Do I need to go down just a tad? Because I'm having a hard time getting.
You want to stay full throttle.
Oh.
In a climb until you hit cruise, you're always full throttle.
Technical, Sierra Alpha. Continue for north
I think I
departure.
see what I
will
did. I
contact
wasn't,
you next when you leave my airspace.
I wasn't climbing.
Crash Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha continue for north departure.
I have a checklist on my left. Is this checklist part
That's
of?
more advanced. You can learn about checklists later.
Okay.
Before you really fly an airplane, you would be doing all the checklists, but
So what's going on with Bill's computer? So installing Windows, but for some reason my second hard drive isn't visible. Do I have to format? Is that why? Delete all the files.
my airspace frequency change approved.
Grass Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha frequency change. Graz approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Cessna Skyhawk 5 miles northeast of Graz. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Graz approach. Squawk 6231.
Squawk 6231 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 6 miles northeast of Graz, 3,700 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Copy Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Okay, how high are we going on this leg?
I don't know, 5,000 maybe. I can't flight plan it right now. I can't really tell.
Yeah.
Hey, I see Sparky ahead of us. Do you guys see
Eh.
Spark Smudge?
Yeah, I was wondering if that was him.
Yeah, that's my friend Sparky.
Oh, cool.
He must see that we're flying, and he spawned in.
When we were taking a picture of all of us parking, I saw a building called Spark Smudge.
Oh, really? That was Sparky.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. I was like, oh look, that's where they sell sparks.
I didn't realize it was him. I gotta Discord him.
I don't get what's happening with Bill's computer. So installing Windows, but for some reason my second hard drive isn't visible. Do I have to format that? Why? I use Windows to delete all the files. Never had a problem before. The hard drive shows a boss.
Oh, Pincom's here too.
Aiden, are you off all week? Wow. Lucky. Tell Maddie I said hi.
He has to go to Disk Manager.
Yeah, but I'm confused. Like, is he saying that he's not seeing the hard drive to be able to install Windows on that
What?
hard drive? or is the hard drive is Windows installed? Is he able to boot into Windows, and then is he having trouble seeing a like a backup?
No.
I'm confused. Like I don't understand what he's trying to do. Okay, so he's in Windows. Okay, so yes, Windows 10 is installed. Second hard drive is for files, videos, etc. Okay, so he has his main.
So he has to go
partition.
to his disk manager and format the drive.
He has one disk at 1,000, another hard drive at 500. That's his 1,000 gig. It says volume D. The boot drive is on disk 1. It is healthy primary partition. That's weird. Never mind, got it. Had to rename to E. Oh yeah, because his DVD's set on D drive.
Yeah. If he didn't have the DVD drive plugged in, he could have done D. That was his mistake.
I'm not running this game on an SSD, which is kind of like I wanted to do ideally. So maybe down the road I'll. How many SSDs does this motherboard hold? Up to 3, right? Yeah, 3. So I still have an extra
3 on the
slot.
board, and then it's got the
I
riser
know.
card too.
But I think I'm gonna like buy a 1 terabyte M.2 and then just take out the old school HDD that I have the game on right now, and then just dedicate that big drive. You think a 1 terabyte would be fine, or even a 500 gigabyte just for this game? Or should I just go for 1 gig?
I would at least do a gig, yeah.
Because I want to do that caching thing, but I mean it's running perfectly fine, and it's like one of those old school big 7.2 or whatever. It's one of those big hard drives, the old school ones.
Yeah.
It's working fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
this works.
just keep using that for now.
Yeah.
Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha contact Vienna Center on ONE 24.4.
124.4 for Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
I sent those guys
Cessna
invites
Alpha
to my
Sierra X-ray
server.
Golf
I
Sierra
don't know if they'll
Alpha,
join, but
5,900 feet.
they're on the Sky Lounge right now.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha Vienna Center continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
I'm at 5,500.
5,700 here.
Yeah, I'm right at 5,700 right now. Oh wait, what's the altimeter setting?
Mine's 29 or 88.
Okay,
So I'm actually at 5,800 right now.
okay, I need to fix mine.
Well, just hit B.
Yeah,
Hey, can you help me with that Watch Dogs thing, dude? Or later?
Yeah, after we fly.
Cool.
I'll
Yeah,
be
'cause I'm
figuring
like
out.
super confused and I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm gonna be really mad if I don't get my game. I'm gonna be mad at Best Buy, I think, because
No, you'll get it.
like it's Because like when I bought it on Best Buy, some of the ones on BestBuy.com had the thing like the XC, I think, had it where it was like you get Watch Dogs. It had like a little promotion on the product page. But on the FTW one, I noticed that there wasn't anything. It didn't say anything about Watch Dogs, and when I picked it up, I didn't get anything. It usually would say something on my receipt like you got one free item. It didn't say anything. So I called Best Buy and they were like, "Oh yeah, it looks like this wasn't part of the promotion, but I'm gonna email our code master and see if we can get you a code." And no one ever got back to me. So I'm like, okay.
I'm telling you, you got to do it through EVGA. You register it through EVGA through this site to ask for it. First, you have to register your card with them, which you already did.
My card's registered, yeah.
Okay. Then you have to go to another page and register for them to send you a code, and then they'll send you the email with the codes.
Did you already get the code?
I already did it. I already have it on my account.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I've already gone through the whole process.
All right.
I know exactly how it works.
Just show me what to do.
I just got to refigure out what I did.
If I ever need to get, so I don't think anything's ever going to happen, but if I ever have to get support through this MSI motherboard, like, it should be fine, right? Like, it should still be under warranty. Like, I don't have to go register it under some, like, MSI's, like website, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. The only reason I registered my video card is because, like, you know, like, I have an EVGA account on their website. I want it to be there for faster support if I ever need it.
My estimated time en route is 24 minutes.
Okay, I'm at
for me.
I've got 26 minutes.
I just saw a commercial for Chipotle. Sounds so good right now.
Yeah, it does.
You doing okay, buddy? Cool. Hey, do me a favor. See if Evo wants to. Can you see if you can take? Can you take Eva out to use the restroom in the backyard?
You are 16 miles southwest.
When?
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS
All right. Well,
runway
we'll take her out in a little bit
approach
then.
via ballot transition. Clear to ballot.
Have you showed Maddie and Sophia that your new dog? Go show her.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 29er approach via ballot transition. Cleared to ballot top Swiss 119er tree.
Yeah, they're beating us. That's why Cowboys aren't doing good this season. I mean, we lost our main quarterback, so they're whooping us right now. Does Origin not allow you install on another hard drive? Never mind, have it create a file. I don't know what.
Man, he is so confused. I've never seen anyone have as many computer misunderstandings as he does. You know what I mean? Maybe he just doesn't understand them like we do.
He'll figure it out.
Tell him we're flying, dude. We have to focus. We could die. It's called a sterile cockpit. Say, sterile cockpit means no texting. I tried to call my wife when I flew over the house once, and it wasn't so good. It was very hard to try to do that while everything else you need to do on the airplane.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Now, I was with Jarrett, so I wouldn't have done that if it was just me in the airplane.
No, definitely not.
But I've got ForeFlight tracking us right now on my phone. You've got to get one of these phones. It's a really nice phone, and for some reason, I was still having issues with Garmin Pilot, though. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just using ForeFlight.
ETE is 21 for me.
Yeah, I'm 18 minutes out.
Okay, I'm 22 minutes.
I'm 42.5 nautical miles away. And my true airspeed's 134. See, Travis, once you start learning how to see these things quickly on your instruments, it makes it a whole lot easier.
Hey, my mixture control is at 100 this whole time. Should I turn that down a little bit?
Oh yeah, it's way off.
To what?
Although you're in easy mode, so it may not even matter.
I'm gonna turn
It's
it down.
probably mixing. It's probably mixing the plane for you automatically.
And you said that was related to like the.
I'm at like 48% right now.
What did you say that was related to again? Something about the engine, right?
Air fuel mixture. When you go up higher, the air is less. So if you have too much gas, then the mixture's too much. So you want less fuel when you have less air.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I've found, if you keep it full mixture, yours is auto mixing, but if you keep it full mixture, you're gonna run out of fuel.
Yep, I remember that.
I've done it a few times.
And then you just fall down. You just fall from the sky.
Well, you don't fall,
Or you
but
glide.
you notice your engine stops, and then you try to do an emergency landing somewhere. Or you can do like I did once and just magically refuel in the air. In the sim, you can do that. In real life, you're going to hit the ground.
Vienna Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf
Oh, what
Sierra
did I just
Alpha.
do?
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
I just released the parking brake on accident.
Cessna Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Alpha Vienna Center.
Yeah, your parking brake really shouldn't be on right now. We're flying.
I know. I was trying to hide my yoke, and then I double clicked because right behind my yoke it says set parking brake, and I clicked on it, and so then I had to release it. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably want your wheels to be able to turn in the air. That could add drag if they don't.
It's weird though, when I go on my outside view and I see my airspeed, engine, fuel, and AOA, my engine dialer is like almost in the red bar.
Yeah.
Is that
RPMs.
Oh, okay, because I'm at 2671. But is
Yeah,
that,
you just don't want to go into the red.
oh, because on the gauge inside my cockpit, it's. Oh yeah, it is now. It is. Well, it's not even in the yellow actually. I don't
Well,
know.
the engine, there's no yellow. It's either. It's just green and red.
I see. Well, no, I see a like almost like a gap between the green and the red. And I'm in my needle's in like between the green and the red. Man, I'm like way higher than you.
Yeah, I descended a little. I'm at 5,000.
Alright, I'm gonna go off the throttle a little bit, descend down.
Are you seeing clouds now or no?
No, I don't see clouds.
Wow. Yeah, it must be the mode that you're in.
Next time, I want to do real weather. I want to do
Because the
that.
clouds look beautiful, dude.
Yeah, I don't see the
mean-
clouds.
We'll have to go through your settings and set you up like we're set up.
I can see everything. Where does that go, Aiden?
Wind's 133 at 13.
Okay.
So we're gonna land at runway 11.
Okay.
Runway 11, is that between the E and the 12? Is that between the E and the 12, Patrick?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
We are getting whooped. 22 to 3, Washington. Halftime's, or the, it's almost halftime.
Approach on ONE 29.05.
129.05 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha. Main approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha 4,300 feet.
Although they're saying they're landing on 29ers, so let's just land where they say. I don't know, that's a little confusing why they did that, but we're gonna land on runway.
Like,
What?
that would be. Yeah, we can do that, I guess.
Well,
It would be like a slight tailwind, maybe. Trying to. Well, they're ATC, so we must go listen.
yeah, they said land on runway 29, so. Alright, so 29, Travis, is between the W and the 30.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to the right of the magenta a little bit,
Okay.
so that the airport's off of our left wing. And if you look at your heading indicator, you can kind of tell why we do that. we want to be off to the right because we're going to bank left to get onto 29 for our final.
That makes sense.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we're going to be flying what's called a left base. Left base means we're on base, perpendicular to the runway, and the runway's off our left wing.
Yeah, like I did when you saw me this morning.
Yeah, you did a left base this morning, yes.
Yeah.
All right, I am 22 nautical miles from the airport.
Okay, I'm 27 nautical miles.
27.
And you guys can start descending because it's pretty flat over here.
Yeah, I am.
The elevation's only 600 for the airport, so I'm already down at 3,800.
Okay. Hayden, have you eaten a lot of those salt vinegar chips? Okay. I can make you a sandwich after I land.
Yeah, after we land, I'll probably take a break and then maybe do some Modern Warfare
Sounds good.
with Spencer, if he's around. All of us, that would be cool if we could get everyone in on that.
Speed
Yeah,
approach
that'd be
Cessna
fun.
Alpha Sierra X-ray
Like you saying,
Golf
you're
Sierra
getting a
Alpha.
Lunchable?
Request
go for
clearance
it.
to transition Charlie airspace.
Can you reach it?
Cessna Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Alpha main approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Yeah, I didn't get to bed till after 4 last night.
Oh god.
Cleared through
So
Charlie
you
airspace,
or
Cessna
me
Golf Sierra
yesterday,
Alpha.
like I said, I went to bed at 5 a.m. on Saturday, and I
Wow.
slept until only like 10. So
Wow,
yeah. So
crazy.
yeah. Here you go. Let me open it for you. Oh my gosh. Oh, speaking of Spencer, he just texted us.
Tell him we'll be able to play in 15 minutes. I'm 6 minutes from the airport.
Okay, I'm 10 minutes.
I'm gonna, once I land, go grab a bite to eat real quick, or see if there's anything to eat here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea because I'm gonna heat up something. I haven't even. Well, I did. I ate breakfast, but I'm getting a little hungry, so heat up some nachos or something.
Nachos. I love me some nachos.
Nachos, give me the blues. I got a bad case of loving you.
Did you see my nachos I had last night? There was some nice
Yeah.
fajita chicken on it.
Mm-hmm. Look good.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
We have a lot
Although
of.
I like Chewy's nachos a little bit better than.
Yeah.
But Danielle wanted to go there.
We have a lot of like, they're not like any place like a big franchisees. They're just these local Mexican restaurants near our house, and there's even this one food truck that I want to try, and apparently they sell like really, really good nachos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am 11 nautical miles out.
Okay, 18.
18. Yeah, I saw Schuler's like right next to me.
Yeah, I've got the airport in sight.
Oh yeah, I see you, Travis.
Actually, I'm gonna start descending.
Tell you, if Biden gets elected, there's some places in Austria I wouldn't mind moving to. Some beautiful places.
Yeah. Then you have to fly me out there.
They might not let you leave. The dictatorship's gonna start. I mean, already the stuff they're doing with COVID, some of these blue governors and mayors, it's on the brink of being a dictator. I don't know if you noticed that. Telling people they have to shut down their businesses and
Yeah.
they can't do this or that. I mean, this is America.
I mean, no, I totally agree with Trump, where he's like, we need to reopen, like,
Yeah.
or if we keep everything shut down, like, our economy is gonna collapse.
It will. But you know, the problem is the Democrats are okay with that because somehow they think the upper middle class and the rich can take care of everyone else through taxes, and it makes no sense why you would even want that. Why do you want your economy to suffer? I just don't get it. Ireland's shutting down again, right? Didn't you say that, Schuler?
They were going to. I don't think they're completely shutting down, but they're upping the restrictions. So, let's see. I don't remember exactly what they're doing.
You won't be flying for a while, right?
No, the weather's terrible right now. Anyway, clouds and rain.
I'm on a left base for runway 29 right now.
Okay, I'm 11 miles out.
Yeah, I'm like way left of the magenta, but
Left? You should be on the right side of the magenta.
or sorry, I'm way right of the magenta.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't know what you said it was called, like the compass thing. I'm like between the N and the 6 right now.
Yeah, that's where I am. And then once I get closer, I'm going to turn to 29 and line up with the runway.
Okay.
About to turn final.
How many nautical miles are you? Nautical miles.
3.
I'm 7.
So is that, when you say you're turning final, is that where you're making the perpendicular to the runway?
No, that's base. When I
Oh,
turn
base.
final, I'm on the heading of the runway.
You're lining up with the runway?
Yeah.
Austrian A3.
Actually, I'm lined up for the wrong runway. Now I'm on base.
Either way.
I was lined up for runway 36.
Descend and maintain 6,000
fine.
feet Austrian A32.
I'm gonna do what they said, runway 29. So now I'm on base for 29, which I'm going north now. Don't make the same mistake I did. Because we're gonna
Yeah, I
cross.
see.
We're gonna cross over the big runway.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna take some practice on identifying which runway I'm supposed to be on.
Oh, it's the same thing in real life, dude. So this is really good practice for that.
'Cause
So
I see all those
I'm on a
white
base
lights.
for 2.9, which looks like I'm on a downwind for 1.8. If that makes sense.
Like I'm flying right next to a runway right now. I see the white lights indicating it, but I know that's not the one I need to go to.
Right. Yep. And I am turning on final now for 2.9.
Yeah, I see your trajectory. I'm gonna kind of follow that. Or no, actually that's not you. That's just other planes on the.
I'm actually coming in for landing now on 2.9.
Alright, I'm on 2.9 as well. I'm gonna do
Tower
flaps.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf
Yeah, I've
Sierra
got full
Alpha
flaps.
is 2 miles southeast with Echo to land.
And
That's 3 notches
Yeah.
full.
Golf Sierra Alpha Beam Tower. Fly straight in runway 29.
yeah, I think I hit.
Altimeter 29er.
And I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna pull over to the side of the runway here and just stop so it gives me credit.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha clear to land runway 29er. Wind 222.
I'm at 43% throttle. Do I need to throttle even more
Fly
down?
straight in runway 29er Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Like I'm going I'm at
it-
43% right now.
It's all about airspeed. Throttle is all about airspeed. I cut it off when I land.
Alright, I'm cutting off right now. Alright, I'm landing at 2.9.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Let's see if mine gives me credit now.
Oh, that was a bumpy land.
It didn't give me credit. Something's wrong
Cessna
with
Golf
this.
Sierra Alpha exit runway when able.
To set flaps configuration, press to set flaps to ground configuration plus press F5.
I don't know if you want to. It's
I don't know.
fine. It's called cleaning up the flaps.
Hold on, Aiden. Yeah.
But we made it.
Yeah.
Normally, you wouldn't be able to stop where I'm stopped. This would they would be yelling at you. But it didn't give me credit again.
Hmm.
That makes me really mad. I turned off my engines and everything, and nothing.
How do I turn off my engine?
You can just put your mixture out, all the way out, and it'll stop the engine. Or you can turn the key to the off position.
Yeah, I just turned it off. I got blinking.
Yeah, then you turn the key to the off position on the left, and you turn the 2 red and the 2 white buttons up on the dashboard on the left down to off, and it'll turn off all your displays.
Just turn all 4 of them off.
Yeah,
And then what do I turn else?
the key over to off, and then the plane should be
Where's
completely
the key?
on the dashboard
Oh,
on the
I
left,
see.
bottom left.
Yeah, I see it. The yoke was hiding it. Oops.
Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha, turn next taxiway.
Still blinking even though I have everything on off.
Yeah, if everything's off, you shouldn't have anything. It should be quiet inside your plane.
My key's on off.
The 2 red dials above it and the 2 white dials are off.
Those are... Maybe I have them on. Hold on.
They should be on the down position.
Yeah, everything... The 2 red, 2 white are both on the down position, and my key's all the way to the off.
Taxiway.
Okay, and then everything's off, right?
Well, I have a beeping for warning and oil press.
Yeah, because something's still on.
Weird.
Something must still be on.
My...
Your
Throttle.
key's in the off position?
Wait. My throttle was at 9, but now it's at 0.
It doesn't matter, that stuff.
Key's in the
The
off
only-
position, yeah.
Key's in the off, and your 2 buttons are down, like...
Right.
Cessna
Hold
Golf,
on.
Sierra,
I'm
Alpha
muting.
exit runway with Able.
Down meaning they're pushed in on the bottom.
Right.
Both white, both red.
Yep, for the master and the avionics are both off.
It may be your lights. Maybe your lights are on.
Actually, I just found something.
What?
There, above the 2 red and 2 white, there's a standby bat switch.
Yeah, that needs to be off.
Oh, that wasn't off. That was on ARM. It's everything's off now.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that must have been it. Alright, cool. Well, it was fun.
Yeah, let
We
me
gotta
take a
do
break.